Welcome back to this fucking awesome video game. My name is Dergy, and I fucking love this video game. Let's keep going on with the mission, friendos. Yeah. And there we go. Feels great, man. Doesn't even feel good. It feels great. I'm having a good day today, and playing this game is only enhancing it. You guys ever experienced that? You're just having a pretty good day. That when you play one of your favorite games, it just makes it better. Like it's just like this euphoric thing. I love that shit, man. Anyway, life is a blessing, people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes, yeah, sure, but it still is one. And the times where you do feel like it remind you of that. And I feel it's important to keep those in mind when you go through the toughest stuff. And the more you're able to do that, the more it pervades old negative attitudes, the less those negative attitudes will have impact on you until they literally don't make your mood any worse. And you start to realize just how much of your bad mood was influenced by your own mind subconsciously, because a lot of that just goes away because you're working on being more conscious. It's powerful, man. Any more ammo around this general vicinity whatsoever?
Now let's finish you off.
I think so, but I'll be cool with the
Moving to cover.
Sending in the drone. Time to earn my
question. Yeah, okay. Alright, well.
pay.
Come on. One of these days, I'll shoot her. That'll be great.
Firing now.
Nice. Very nice, thank you. Like, aiming with a sniper in this close to quarters is pretty tough, man.
Cut down through
I mean,
the cover line.
even in this game where it's kind of more close quarters than a lot of other games would be, there's enough long range to really make a sniper a valuable thing sometimes. Except, you know, I tend to stay medium range and use this puppy, as you all definitely know by now. If not from Miami 1 and this game, at least this game. Or at least, you know, pretty much any episode you've seen from this game. If you watched the whole episode and it was a combat one, you would have definitely seen me using only my freaking assault rifle, man. I love it. It's good shit, isn't it? I've always loved assault rifles. In Mass Effect. Why is that? Oh, I think I just, I love the sort of badassery of it. I don't know, it's a big long gun that can shoot super fast, and I just always have found that awesome. And just looks really cool. It looks like, you know, an ideal warrior type of weapon, especially on Shepard with her armor. Especially this armor, this Blood Dragon armor that I love so much.
Get ready to burn.
Mount that one.
The kid has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Nick, that can't be right.
Sorry, Miranda. Nicket's a traitor. I'm sorry you can't trust him. Let's see it. It's kind of sad. A lot of people have screwed Miranda over. There was Wilson back at the place, and you know, and then this person here that we're about to meet.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch.
Or
Maybe
Nicket's
it means
actually.
something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it! Why won't the thing go any faster?
No matter what, she's not going to sit here and guess.
We won't know anything until we find the cat.
And then I'll have a word with this captain in Yala.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Niket, you sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
She just didn't want Oriana to go through what she went through, dude. You know what's interesting? I understand his idea, because maybe it's possible that Oriana wouldn't grow up to be like Miranda. Clearly, her father wanted that, because when Miranda was a teen, he made Oriana probably in order to make a daughter that'll actually do what he wants, which fuck him for that. But frankly, you know, maybe she does end up growing to be accustomed to that life, and then she would enjoy it because she has all this wealth and opulence and etc. So, yeah. I get his side of things, however, Miranda just didn't want Oriana even to have a chance of going through of what she went through. So, it makes a lot of sense.
If you're working for Miranda's
By the way,
father,
this
that
song
means
is tense
he
as
knows
awesome.
about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait. You don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done.
Fuck you.
Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
You'll die for that, bitch!
I see you, Shepard.
Miranda's probably got as much biotics or more as these sorry do. But yeah, like, her cold and ruthless thing. Oof, man. That's the one thing about Miranda, her sheer ruthlessness that I really don't like as her character. And I think it really drags the rest of her down for me and for a lot of people. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense as to why. Though I feel like her sheer no-nonsenseness is just not conducive to anything good? Much good, anyway? I don't know. I wonder where it really comes from. Why the devs wrote her that way, specifically. I don't really know. I'd have to probably think about why, considering what I know about her, but I don't know. I find it interesting that she wanted to have a kid at all. Like, you know, like we read in those dossiers. I just find it really interesting that she wanted to have a child whatsoever, because she's so no-nonsense and focused on these goals, like keeping Oriana away from her father and Cerberus stuff, and why would she want a child and all that? I really don't understand why she wanted to get pregnant so much. I mean, of course, you know, being a parent and bringing a child into the world is a wonderful gift. You hear a lot of people talk about that. But maybe it's just me and the fact that I'm not too keen on having children, at least until I'm 30 or 40 something. You know what I mean?
Even with all your upgrades, you're human just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why didn't you let me kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except the cat. Weakness on my part.
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you.
Yeah, she just really hopes that Miranda will learn to not just carelessly do stuff like kill people that she cared about, you know, for these kinds of reasons.
It looks like we're clear.
For any reason, of course.
There she is. She's safe. With her family.
Miranda Huggy, yeah, she really wants a family of her own.
Come on, we should go.
Or at least she really wanted to be able to talk to her.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details, but would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Miranda hug.
Go on. We'll wait here.
I'm so glad I can help her do this, at least. This much. Aw. Ah! Cute! Miranda Huggy! I love this mission. Honestly, I remember, this is when I started to really like Miranda as a character, and I still do. I used to not like her, but honestly a lot of that was influenced by a Let's Player I used to religiously watch at that time who hated her, and constantly talked about how much he hated her. And then I realized I kind of picked up those ideas, and those weren't really mine. Have you guys ever realized that kind of a thing? It's easy for other people's opinions, especially if you respect those people, to kind of get in your head.
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I
God
will
damn
smear
it.
the walls with you, bitch!
Oof.
Enough. Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
I kind of want to side with Jack here. Not even kind of. I really want to side with Jack here. Ada really wants to side with Jack here, but she'd rather defuse the situation, and thank God we can.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
Jesus
You
fuck.
gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
You're welcome, but it wasn't for you. I literally hate the fact that she... Okay, so... What's funny is I just did the Miranda Redeem quest, but then this happened, which is interesting. Because now I remember why I still don't like her a little bit more than I do. It's a really complicated half and half thing. It's like, okay, it's really hard for me to explain the complexity of this, clearly, because I'm trying and grasping at straws here, but, like, let's see here. What was I saying? I was saying... I lost my train of thought on that. If I think about it, I'll come back to it. But, yeah, so that happened. Much as Jack, really snapped at Shepard there, I think she had all the right to be as angry as she was there, in that particular situation. Okay, I think this is... Okay. Miranda... Okay, so... Jack was stolen away as a child, right? And they were trying to make her a perfect biotic. Kind of like how Miranda's parents were trying to make, Miranda's dad, specifically, was trying to make her and Oriana perfect for them, right? Jack was subjected to a similar shit, but because she hates Cerberus, and Miranda loves Cerberus, she's and also she doesn't like disorder and chaos and people like Jack who don't, toe the line and that kind of a thing, and who aren't all business and all that, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if it weren't for her prejudices and her stubborn devotion to Cerberus, Miranda wouldn't have such animosity with Jack. I really just feel like that's on her, not Jack. Because Jack cannot help... Jack was literally encouraged to be a psychotic bitch from day one. No wonder she can't really stop doing that. In any kind of way that Miranda wants to. And she will do her job. She has been doing her job. In fact, I'll keep taking her out a lot because I love Jack, and I forgot how much I loved her, actually. And anyway. Alright. Deck docile.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Grunt seems very anxious, pacing during the cargo hold. You might want to check in on him. Anything else, Commander?
That's it for now.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Let's look at messages. Appreciate the help. From Elizabeth Bainham. Dear Commander Shepard, I heard about what you did on Ilium, and I wanted to thank you for helping the survivors of what happened at Zoo's Hope. Back in ME1. I love these messages from ME1. These people don't have much left, and you dealing with that damn contract helped them a lot. I get sick when I think about what we did to those colonists, what we allowed to happen. Do you feel that way? Do you ever wish you could have avoided killing so many people? We had no choice. I had no choice, but I still wonder. Thank you again. I'm doing what I can. You've helped the survivors get some peace. Hug. Seriously, Elizabeth Bainham. Huggle. Pragia facility update. From Service Intel. Commander Shepard. Contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatments, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. I see. Alright, so they tried to damage control, but it was too late. So, you know, bit of a late effort on that part. Doesn't really matter, especially to Jack. If you told Jack that, she's like, what? She'd probably be pissed that they'd even say something like that. Clearly to just kind of fan the flames of... Probably just mostly to keep Shepard not, questioning them so much. And thinking, should I even be working with these people? I really feel like that's the main purpose of that message. I still don't agree with a lot about Cerberus. Even after playing MB2 a billion times and it being my favorite game and this situation being my favorite game. It's not because of Cerberus. It's because of what happens as an incident of the fact that we're with Cerberus and everything else with the whole collector's thing and blah, 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 blah. But anywho. Do I talk to Grunt? Yeah, I will do that. I will talk to Grunt. Will I do a mission, though? I think I'm actually gonna wait on that.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck.
Wait, hold on. Wrong direction. I do believe this is the actual chamber I need right here. Yep.
Chamber said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Oof.
See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Pure Krogan probably starts more aggressive than most. I'm not seeing this as a particularly big shift.
Doesn't matter if it's normal. I'm not. I'm not used to this noise. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Don't know if I can help, Grunt. Sounds like we need one of your kind to look into this.
Most off-world Krogan are warriors. Doctors don't leave the homeworld to Junka. I won't ask you to go there. I will control this.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
I really like Grunt and how well adjusted he is. It's really interesting. It seems like the imprints were made to have him be this intelligent and have all the stuff that he has. Anywho. Alright. Let's actually just select whatever mission to do here. Alright.
How may I help you, Commander?
I don't think there's anything else.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Okay, nothing new.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Hold on, let me make sure there's nothing.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now.
Okay.
Anything else?
I wonder when the Kelly thing happens. I wonder if I accidentally locked myself out of it, too. I wonder if maybe I need to do more dialogue digging? I don't know. I have no idea when that happens.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I'm pretty sure I went through this whole thing. I'm pretty certain I did. And I don't want to go through it. I just hope that... Okay, granted, the fact... Like, the reason I want her to have sex with Kelly is just... I love the idea of her racking up, like, you know, women she's slept with. To be frank, it's just kind of, I guess, a fetishy thing I have. But her... But, you know, like... And also just, it kind of just... I don't know. I just love the horny lesbian thing. And it just... It sort of makes sense... But now, but after, like, reconvening with Liara, it makes less sense that she'd be inclined toward that at all. I think she'd be rather loyal to Liara. Except, you know, if Kelly starts being forward later, then... I mean, especially because she's already been flirty and forward, you know. She might not really want to hold back, or be able to much. So, there's that, too. Regardless, friendos, we're gonna leave this one here for now. I'm not going to do my outro because I'm going to tack on a mission to this one, so magical transition time. Hey friendos, so let's do ourselves a mission, eh? I'm gonna probably... Hold on a second. Have I been forgetting Tali this whole time? Hold on a second. Let me just make 100% certain. Yeah, whoops. Oof. Yeah, she kind of wants to recruit Tali. It's weird, though, because it almost makes sense that she'd want to kind of leave her out of it. I forgot that Tali was available. Honestly, I was just so excited to be with the new peeps, but Grunt is a liability right now, so we're going to help him first. I might actually... Well, no, I hope I can recruit Tali. That would suck if I couldn't recruit her, but I know you get locked out of certain missions, but I was going to do Tuchanka. We'll see what happens as a result of that, but I still want to get Tali this time, but if I literally can't somehow later, I think that's okay. Tuchanka, scarred by bombardment craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tuchanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under F-class star Arlok, a Reich clan word meaning Eye of Wrath. Also awesome sounding. Tree analogs grew in thick tree analogs. I've never heard of tree analogs. Tree analogs grew in thick jungles, their roots growing out of shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died in nuclear firestorms after the Krogans split the atom, Oofity. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. Oof. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. The reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, CDEM, which is based on orbiting battle stations. COEM advisory. Visitors to Tuchanka land at their own risk. The CDEM will not attempt to extract citizens threatened by clan warfare. Oofity. Travel advisory. The ecology of Tuchanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Travel behind guarded areas is strongly discouraged. Travel beyond guarded areas is strongly discouraged. Oh, boofity. Oh, I just said boofity. Oh, oofity doofity is what I meant to say, which is... I mean, it doesn't add much more silliness to say boofity doofity. But, yeah, all I meant to say by oofity doofity was just, like... Jesus fuck. people. Krogan homeworld. It really does makes like it's the perfect Krogan homeworld. It got destroyed by wars. Like I love the implications of this place. Got destroyed by wars, and it's basically just this Darwinian landscape that created the quick breeding and extremely tough Krogan. You know, makes a lot of sense that a place like this would end up, you know, evolution would eventually create something like the Krogan. It makes a lot of sense. And then, you know, even the remaining plant life is carnivorous, like I said. Also, I don't think, this wasn't in Mass Effect 1 as far as I remember. The advisories. But it makes so much sense that if you're looking at a terminal, you know, looking to land somewhere, you know, there might be advisories that are sent to any, you know, like, I'm guessing there's like, I'd imagine there's some sort of Alliance system database of planets that have these advisories in them, and it gives you the warnings when you as an XO or captain are plotting the course. So very neat. Skilled engineers can hack synthetic enemies such as Geth and mechs. Hacked foes attack targets for you. Neat. Alright, so we've got Miranda now, but let's see here. We're going to be taking Grant and Jack. She's definitely she's also a survivor of a rather Darwinian situation, and thus she has a rather Darwinian mindset. I think she'd do quite well here on Tuchanka, and I just like bringing her, and honestly, Shepard likes looking at her body and those tattoos, because damn. Anyway, like, she kind of feels like it's cheating, but goddamn does she love ogling Jack. And she also knows that Liara knows that she's a very sexual creature, and I think that Liara would forgive her, even for so much as having sex with Kelly, but that just might be me wanting that to happen and not have any repercussions about that, more than her. Liara, in my headcanon, would do that for sure, but probably, again, for more of the reasons I stated than anything, but oh well. Alright, so, disruptor ammo. Yeah, gonna keep purchasing. Shit butt. Hold on. Okay, shit butt. Alright, incendiary ammo. I'm saving up for rank 4 of incendiary. Nothing there. Oh, he has got a bunch, because I forgot I've never used him yet. So, as per our usual, just gonna level up his class skill set thing. His passive. His nice passive. Insane. Cool. I'm actually going to start reading these now, or at least I'm going to read this one. I don't know about, like, for the rest of the game, but... Ability Evolution. Please select an evolved form of power. Krogan Pureblood. Grunt's mastery of his blood rage increases his already fantastic regeneration rate, letting him survive wounds that would kill other Krogan. Health plus 50%, weapon damage plus 15%, health regeneration 55 points per second. Krogan Warlord. Grunt can go berserk without losing his lethal focus, increasing his weapon damage. Health plus 50%, weapon damage 25%, health generation 40 points per second. I'm actually gonna focus on keeping him alive there. Because I'm like focused on doing damage as Shepard anyway. Yeah. Might as well just give him his concussive shot out the butt. And just, I think, sit on these? Maybe not. Okay, yeah, he'll get fortification later. I think I'm gonna give him his incendiary ammo, at least. But yeah, they use their powers as they will. I don't really care what they do with them most of the time. Sometimes when micromanaging seems pretty necessary to really make sure I can actually win something, then I do it. Otherwise, I don't. But you probably get that that's my playstyle by now anyway. At least to some degree. God damn, I love this game and its atmosphere.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
That is true, that is me.
Watch it, human. If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
Don't worry, that's not what I'm here for. Definitely not don't want to mix with the Blood Pack, for sure.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
You know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Well, we know what we need for Grunt now.
Show those Turians who's boss. Damn right. Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on them while they're still alive.
Oof.
Ha!
Yeah, it seems like mostly Krogan think about these grandiose, you know, war. Sorry.
I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
It would make sense that there really aren't medical records in a Krogan establishment.
Were you around when the female camps and the children over last week? No. I was off dealing with a Baron attack. What? Any promising warriors? Yes, of course. They're strong. One day they will tear our enemies apart.
Counted 13 guards since we came in. They afraid someone's gonna invade this planet?
These aren't guards. They're warriors.
I know guards when I see them.
Interesting insight there. It is definitely well guarded.
That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Or fixing something if you can't hunt. There's a special bid on the Citadel.
Buddy, follow your dreams, go to the Citadel. Be the one Krogan that isn't just incessantly perpetuating the loop that this motherfucker is perpetuating, which has only led your whole people to further ruin. And that's kind of what I feel about the general Krogan attitude, is that it just leads them down to... I mean, frankly, if they never were like that in the first place, the genophage wouldn't have happened, but, too late for that now.
Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiaga, and Vile. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on.
Yeah, that's because you all fought over it too goddamn much. It's funny, they fought over it so much they completely destroyed it, basically, in a lot of ways. Not in every way, or else there wouldn't be a planet anymore, but you know what I mean.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time. Shepard.
I like how he just completely didn't respond to him in favor of Shepard. Yet pushes him aside even.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Rex, looks like you've done well for yourself.
Not for me, Shepard. For all Krogan. Clan Urdnot is just the start. When I'm done, we will be one people again. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good time.
I love this man, and especially in this game. You know, in the first game, I'm not too fond of Rex, but he's really coming to his own in a way that I really like and too. Also, randomly, you know, distracted by Jack's tattoos, because ADHD, and also, as Kelly pointed out, they're beautiful, man, and they're everywhere, and there's so many of them. Anyway. I also tend to be drawn to her hips, man. I'd really like to fuck her, to be frank. I mean, just to kind of lay that out there. I know it's really random, but I'm a horny dude. What do you want? Okay.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Anyway.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir's a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Puberty? Grunt's growing up?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot.
I love that. I love how that's all his response to that is, well, he's a dumbass, and moving on with the business of this, because I don't fucking care about his opinion. I love that.
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew?
Quite a damn few.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole. It's what you showed me on Vermeer's, Shepard. We're not just saving Krogan. We're saving who we are.
That's awesome. That's awesome to her. And, well, you know, it's interesting. This situation makes so much sense for Krogan to be sharing the fertile females. But, of course, the Paragon option up here for this side of the thing is asking about that. But Ada doesn't have to question that. There are so few of them to go around. Of course they're doing that. And he wants to strengthen the race as a whole. He wants to save his entire people. She doesn't see any other Krogan doing that, and she wants them to prosper. She wants everyone to prosper, just in a way that doesn't drag anyone else down, hopefully. And Rex does seem to be trying to achieve that. So, and seems to be the only Krogan she knows of trying to. And I guess also the ones that are following him loyally, I guess. But yeah.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals.
We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
Even more just complete approval from Shepard. She's really glad that he's trying to straighten the Krogan out and kind of lift them up from just being slaves to their violent urges. And Rex, in his old age, I don't know if he's actually old by Krogan standards, but he's definitely older and wiser, and we helped him shift perspective, and now he's really trying to help the Krogan out in a way that's not perpetuating any of the crapola that led to the Arachni Wars. The rebellions, I mean.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
Makes a lot of sense. Well, since he's busy, I mean, she'd love to have him on her ship, but he's clearly busy doing his own thing, and she's absolutely keen on allowing him to continue for the sake of, hell, everyone, not just the Krogan, the whole ass galaxy. Because if a cure for the genophage happens and they aren't a changed race by then, it'll probably be the rebellions all over again. And then the Turians will probably drop the hammer down even harder, and yeah. I wouldn't want the Krogan wiped out. I mean, they're already going in that direction anyway. Until 3, where we can thankfully cure the genophage. Which, I guess is a spoiler, kind of, but I don't know. It's been leading up to a cure since ME1, I'd say, because again, Saren had a cure. So, I always felt like it was only a matter of time before an actual cure happened, and it happens in 3. Which I love that part of 3. Anyway.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Theros and Ilos.
Indeed. Anywho, friends, I'm actually gonna leave it here for now. When we pick back up, we will go ahead and undergo Grunt's rite of passage, and until then, I hope y'all have absolutely wonderful days, and I will talk to you later. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. Follow my Twitch and follow my Twitter if you'd like to. See you, friends.